What is going on, guys? DBG here, and this is another NBA 2K20 MyTEAM tier list. If you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We are trying to hit 170,000 subscribers by the end of this month. Right now, we are literally 8,000 off, which is absolutely crazy. So, yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. We also upload more MyTEAM content than anyone else. I think there's not that many YouTubers that aren't companies that upload as much content as we do, but anyway, that's not really the point. Now let's get on to the tier list. So here we have got about 35 to 40, I think, of the best players in the game. I'm telling you right now, I forgot at least 15, 20 players, and some players I decided not to put in because they were too similar to other players. I forgot a lot of players because it's physically impossible for me to fit all of them in a tier list. And then there's some of them that I have skipped through. Some of the players I didn't think were that relevant, even the high overall cards. But there's some of them that I might have just accidentally just looked over. So if I forgot your favorite player, I am sorry. But yeah, also this is all just my opinion. So if you are getting angry, again, this is my opinion. So first of all, we've got Taco Fall. So Taco Fall, I was initially considering putting him up in S tier. And also these are the best cards in the game. So a D tier card is still a fairly decent card. When I was going to put Taco in S tier, I'm going to put him in A tier. Basically because he's not a demi, and I don't want to put like 15, 20 players in A tier. So Taco is one of the most OP cards in the game. Like, Taco helped me go 12-0. His post hook is ridiculous. Like, literally, it's just get the ball into him and it is death by 1,000 post hooks from then on out. His corner jumper is also money. Shooting from the wings in the top, he can hit them, but trust me, he's going to be much better from the corner. And yeah, Taco is just a 7-5 unbelievable card. He's got an A tier. So Booker, in a bit of a controversial one in terms of the best cards in the game, I'm going to put Booker down here in C tier. I think Booker's okay. Like, yeah, he's more than usable. I think every card on his list is somewhat usable. Good enough handles, good enough jump shot, but isn't that incredibly elite at anything. But just overall a good card. So now we have got Jamal Crawford. And it's a tough one because if we're just talking about two guards, this card is ARS tier. But we're talking about overall. So for that reason, as much as I do like this card, he's got the Trey Burke base. I really like his release. I score so well with him. One of my main men scoring wise. I'm going to put him in A tier. A card that I was kind of iffy on putting him in A or B. I'm going to put him in A. I might end up kind of regretting that, but yeah, I'm going to put him in A tier. Lonzo Ball, I don't think he's as good as Booker, straight up. I don't think he's anywhere as good as these guys. It's putting him between C tier or D tier. Like, again, being on this list means he is pretty good, and I'm not. I think this card's really good. The problem is I just think that he's like only a tiny bit better than Bonga, who's like 10k. But C or D. I'll put him in C for now, and I might end up dropping him. So then we've got Cam Reddish. I honestly think Cam Reddish is one of the best two guys in the game. I'm putting Cam Reddish here in B tier. I'm genuinely putting Cam Reddish in B tier. A guy that I really, really like. He's got an unbelievable release. Good defender, good height, 6'8" for a 2 guard. So yeah, I'm actually going to put him in there in B tier. I think he's really good. Then we've got Zach LaVine. I think LaVine and Crawford are very, very similar. I think, well, they have the same base. I think their releases are similar. I can't really decide one over the other. While I think Crawford shoots better, LaVine goes to the basket better. So I'm putting LaVine up there in A tier. But again, it's just preference. Some of you guys might have voted these guys down to C tier, because I know there are some people that don't like LaVine's release. We got Scallop. I'm going to put Scallop down here in C tier. Scallop is kind of a jack of all trades, master of none type player. Like, I used him in my squad and he didn't feel any better than using like a Roko or anything. He is better, he just didn't feel it. You can't really run your offense through him. It's just kind of a spot-up shooter that can play a bit of defense. Like, again, at this stage in the game with in the land of the demigods, he's a pretty good card. Had this card come out in April of 2K19, we'd be looking at as one of the best cards in the game. If there was a no position lock, so you could be running this guy at the 2 or the 1, but yeah, I think C tier in terms of the best overall cards is fair. And now we've got our first D tier player in Dirk Nowitzki. So Dirk, basically, the only problem with him is his release. It's just iffy. There's no other way to describe it. Like, it's not the worst release in the world. I'm saying that right now. Like, there are definitely worse releases, but it's very, very inconsistent. And it's a hard one to get down. Like, I've tried to get down moving, and I can green 3 shots in a row with him and then not green 10 in a row. It's really weird. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we've got D-Rose. I like D-Rose, and in terms of like the slashing undersized point guards, he's the best because he can very, very easily peek shoot off jump shots. So in terms of the best cards in the game, I can't put him above C tier because he gets eaten alive by certain players, but definitely a good card. And again, all these cards are usable. If they're not usable, if they weren't usable, they wouldn't be on this list. And we got Paul George. I'm gonna put Paul George in B tier, right? No, I'm gonna put PG. Oh, A or B tier, A or B. I'm gonna put him in A. I like Paul George, but again, I do also like a hell of a lot more players on this list. So hopefully we don't oversaturate the A tier. Tony Parker. I would have previously I would have put Tony Parker in C tier, and now I have discovered how OP base 98 actually is. Since I've gotten used to Dwayne Wade, anytime I've had a chance to use Parker, he has been straight killing it. Like, he has been absolutely fantastic. Not the greatest at anything else, but shooting peaks off screens, pretty good for that. Then we got Brandon Roy. I'm going to put Brandon Roy in B tier or in A tier as well. I don't know if he's better than Harden or Crawford, but very, very similar. Ray Allen, very, 6'5" 2 guard, so very undersized. I like him. I'm telling you right now, you will not feel a difference between Ray Allen's Opal and Ray Allen's Diamond. It's a weird one, unless you're attacking the basket with Ray Allen, which nobody should be doing anyway. But yeah, in terms of the best cards in the game, just a bit outdated, but a really good card still. Again, if you're on this list, it's a good card. Then we have got Michael Red. So Michael Red, just in terms of catch and shoot, I think he's pretty good. I just think he's, yeah, I'm going to put him here in C tier. I think that's all he really does well. And he does better than Ray Allen. And that's pretty much it. Just a cone, but a good one, but a very good one. Then we got Dino. This is a tough one, B or C, or A or B. I'm gonna put him in A for now. But Dino is one of the best value cards in the game. For less than 50k, you are getting a basically demi. If he had range, not only would he be one of the best value cards in the game, he'd be one of the best cards in the game, period. And we got KP. There's something about KP. There is just something about him that I don't like. I'm going to put him in A tier because he's absolutely fantastic. However, there is just something about the card that I don't like, and I don't know what it is. Something just feels iffy. I don't know if it's his movement or what, but I much prefer Bol. Although, if you do want... Actually, no. At the power forward, I prefer Bol. Stand out for Porzingis. Luca. I'm putting Luca A tier for one reason. His defense. Is it just me, or is Luca the best defensive card in the game? I have never been clamped up by anyone like Luca. Luca clamps me up every time I play him. I can't do anything. Like, he literally just clamps me up completely. Gets steals non-stop. You can spam square with Luca and he gets steals. I don't know what it is. I just hate playing against him for his defense. No other reason. And we have got Bol. I'm going to put Bol up here in S tier. Bol's really, really good. I think he's just a more mobile Porzingis, and definitely it is personal preference. Bol versus Porzingis. I prefer Bol. A lot of people prefer Porzingis, and I like Bol because you can run with power forward a lot better than you can run KP. Then we got Pistol Pete. I'm going to put Pete Maravich in B tier. Pete Maravich is an elite peak shooter off screens. That's really what he does. He doesn't do much else, but you know what? He doesn't need to do much else, to be honest. If you can peak shoot off screens really effectively as a point guard, you're fine. And he's also a really good defender. I was about to say, Petrie can do that. He just can't defend anyone. You don't like. There is a little bit more. Now we are going to put Giannis in S tier. Giannis is Giannis. Like, Giannis is a demi. So simple as that. Like, it's a very, very obvious one where we're putting Giannis. So hopefully that's not too controversial one. He's one of the best cards in the game. Then we've got Kawhi Leonard. Ooh, I'm going to put him in B tier. Can't play the power forward position at all. If he was a small 4/2 guard, he'd be really nice. But a really good release, shoots the ball really well, great defender, and a little bit undersized for small forward, but that's kind of the only problem with this card. And we got Tracy McGrady, who's going up here into S tier. T-Mac, again, T-Mac is just... So we've got Jamal Crawford, Zach LaVine, and Brandon Roy. All of them kind of have a weakness. LaVine doesn't have the greatest dribble animations. Crawford isn't the greatest dunker, and Brandon Roy doesn't have unpluckable. T-Mac is like the pinnacle of the Trey Burke-based shooters. Like, Tracy McGrady is the best wing in the game, in my opinion. Then we got Rudy, demonetized. Again, I can't say a second name. Just like you can't say the second name of the Opal that was released today, you can't say the first. Sorry, just like you can't say the first name of the Opal that was released today, you cannot say the second name of Rudy. I'm gonna put him in B tier though. One of the best value cards, one of the best pink diamonds in the game. However, yeah, I don't think he's spectacular. But he's really good. Like, there's a difference. Like, these guys from A tier above can win a game by themselves, whereas Rudy can't. However, Rudy can be still your second or third best player on a really good team, maybe even the best player on a good team. In LeBron's going down. Oh, do I put him in C or D? I really don't rate this LeBron card at all. I'm putting him in D. Yeah, I know he's a 6'8" point guard, but I think Lonzo's even better. I think Lonzo's better than LeBron. I think LeBron is one of the worst value cards in the game, and I'm being dead serious. I prefer Bonga. Like, I prefer Bonga to Lonzo and LeBron, but I think Bonga is significantly better than LeBron because LeBron can't shoot corner threes, so he can't spot up anywhere. He's outdated. Yeah, I think D tier is fair. Then we got Wilt Chamberlain. I'm going to put Wilt in the same tier as Dino, just because I think they're very, very similar. I think Dino obviously moves better, Wilt's bigger and stronger, but they're very similar in terms of standard. Clyde the Glide Drexler. Okay, so I'm going to put Clyde. I'm going to put him in C tier, because the release is still not the greatest. It's not bad by any means. It is not the greatest, and he's definitely not worth that 200k price tag. Then we got Blake. Not the best dribbler, but in terms of catch and shoot, he is straight cash. Really fast release. I'm going to put him in B tier though. I think he's definitely one of the better cards in the game. In terms of the best of the best, he probably belongs somewhere in the middle. One of the best power forwards in the game, definitely. And if you look above, really the only people that you'd be playing power forward that I have over him so far are Bol and KP, maybe Giannis. Then we've got Shaq. So Shaq is going up here into S tier. Shaq is Shaq. Like, we all know why he's S tier. Shaq is a demi. Like, S tier right now is 3 demis, and T-Mac has got one of the best releases in the game and is very close to being a demi. Like, Shaq can shoot from limitless, 93 point shot, Hall of Fame quick draw, can speed boost. Like, Shaq is just a broken card. Then we've got KarlAnthony Towns, who I'm going to put him in B tier, but it's a weird one. Like, Cat should be way higher. In terms of everything about Cat, he should be way higher. Thing is, he runs in slow motion. I'm not the only one who's felt this. That, like, I remember one time in a straight line, it was Cat versus Thonmaker, and I think Thonmaker had the ball with 77 speed, ball, and acceleration. I think Cat is like 94, 84, 94 or something, and Thon with the ball outran KarlAnthony Towns. Like, they were neck and neck, and Thon got a big lead on Cat. So his speed, even though it says 94 or whatever, it's in the 90s. It feels like it's about 75. So he's slow, and his release is also not consistent. So for that reason, he's going B tier. But in terms of stats and everything, he should be probably A or S tier, to be honest. But now we got Larry. I don't like Larry Bird. I'm going to say that right now. I don't like the card. Now, a lot of people love the card. A lot of people really do like Larry, and if you are a Larry fan, that's fine. But when it comes to the best of the best, I can't really put a card I don't like in A tier or above. Like, there's a reason why you see on my other squads that I've been trying out the likes of Jared Dudley and stuff instead of Larry, because I was just for a while looking for a long-term replacement for Larry, a card that I just didn't rate that highly. Then we got Simmons, and in a controversial one, I am putting Limitless Range Simmons not in S tier. I'm putting him in A tier. And again, the reason is that there's just something about Simmons. I don't know what it is. I think Giannis is better. I think there's another 2 guys that can play the point guard that are better. But yeah, so Simmons can shoot the ball quite well. Release is still slow. There's still a bit of a wind up to the release. He can't really shoot that great off the dribble. Yeah, sure, he's still a demi, but in a land of Giannis's, there's no point using a Simmons who's more expensive. Then we have got Anthony Davis. So Anthony Davis obviously is S tier. So when we're looking at best of the best, you got to put 80 in there. AD moves unbelievably well. He shoots unbelievably well. He blocks shots. He plays defense. He can play, like, he could play 5 positions, but obviously is a power forward / center. Man, AD is so good, lads, and definitely a card that you guys should look. Well, no, I can't say look to pick up, but like if you're close to him, you might as well try to go get him. If you're not close, there's no point. And then Dwayne Wade is another card, S tier. Like, I did not understand the full potential of Dwayne Wade until about a week ago. Until I started using that pink diamond more and more in my PC squad, and I realized just how money Dwayne Wade is. Like, you can win games with Dwayne Wade pink diamond alone. And that card, like pink diamond Dwayne Wade has a weakness. He doesn't have pick dodger, which means he can't guard anybody. However, this one does. And basically 90% everything. He can guard everyone. He shoots from limitless, and he is insane. He is insanely good. Then we got Kevin Garnett. KG is... it's a bit of a weird one with Kevin Garnett, because stats wise, again, he should be in one of these tiers. His jumper is just not ideal, so I'm going to put him in B tier. Then we have got James Harden. James Harden is on this list because of the upgrade. Without the upgrade, James Harden is either on D tier or off this list. But is he much better than Devin Booker? No, he is not. So he is going right down here into C tier. Okay, so I don't even think we have enough spots left for all of our other players, so we're going to be kind of overlapping a few. Now we got Josh Smith. So Josh Smith, in terms of the best, is bang average. Jack of all trades type card, going B tier. Then we have got James Worthy. I think basically same as Josh Smith, but I prefer Worthy's release. And yeah, he's going into A tier. Patrick Ewing, in terms of centers, again, should be pretty good. Not a good release. The only thing he excels in is taking fadeaways, which is a really low percentage shot in the game. So Patrick Ewing, no question about it, down in D tier. Big O, a really good defender. Overall, just solid point guard. I'm gonna put him here. I'll put him B. He definitely doesn't deserve to be down there in A tier or in C tier. He's better than Lonzo. He's better than Lonzo, Rose, and Harden, definitely. You could definitely argue Rose to be up a tier as well, now that I'm looking at it. Okay, Melo, still a little bit inconsistent, but you know what? I can't argue that he's B tier. Like, I don't quite put him in A tier because I don't think he's anything unbelievable. Like, you have to be one of my favorite. You have to be in my consideration for being in one of my God squads. And since Melo's kind of lost spot in the God squad, there's not a chance he's going back into it. So all these guys here are fantastic, but not making my God squad. All these right here are probably the choice of players that I would use in my God squad. Then we've got Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson is going in S tier. I think Magic is elite. Shoots the ball really well, attacks the basket, and he just feels better than Simmons. I don't know what it is, he feels better. I know I wish I could give it like a better, more comprehensive explanation. He just feels better. And we have got Thanos, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So Kareem is going into S tier. Kareem skyhook's unbelievable. His shot from the corner is unbelievable. Heck, if he gets it in the catch from anywhere, he is just unbelievable. And unbelievable overall card for Kareem. Kevin Durant, again, an unbelievable card. I'm going to put him A tier because there's just something I don't like about him. That's straight up. That's it. There's just something about him. And in Dr. J, I just think I'm putting him in C tier. I really do like Dr. J. But, like, I've replaced Dr. J with Brent Barry, and my team has been the exact same. I replaced him with Lance Stevenson. My team is the exact same. Yeah, he's a good card, more than usable, but is he much better than Glide? No. Anyway, yeah. That is the video, and this is the best tier list. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex on.